You wanna take my picture some more? Are you gonna go fucking jerk off to it later? Jesus Christ, what the fuck is wrong with you?
On July 19th, 2025, Erica from the YouTube channel Erica Lynn headed into Tampa Bay for a simple inshore day, catching trout, gathering ingredients, and recording another quiet catch and cook. Her videos often follow calm fishing routines. But on this trip, one moment turned the entire day in an unexpected direction. Early in the trip, she hooked into a solid trout, finally landing a fish worth keeping after several smaller ones slipped back into the water. It felt like the day was settling into a steady rhythm, simple, predictable, and focused on gathering enough trout for the meal she had planned. But the more routine a day becomes, the easier it is to miss the moment when that rhythm shifts.
There you go. Looking for a 15, looking for 15. Hopefully you're 15, bro, or else you're gonna get eaten by a bird. Oh, it is close. I got a treble in my finger. Alright, and you're keeper anyways, so you're gonna have to just die like that. I'm sorry, bud. Yeah. I'm keeping him anyways. I got my third trout. This is where it'd be really nice to have another person on the boat. Well, this will literally happen to me. So is kayak fishing one time, by myself, of course. And I catch a ladyfish on like a treble hook like this too. And again, like the fish is still hooked up to one set of trebles and the other set of trebles ends up going in my finger. And I end up like having to paddle back. I almost passed out in the kayak, to be honest. I'm okay right now. But I got home and I had to like pull the whole thing out and it was not fun. Luckily I got the fish off at the time. Well, that's a first. Not that I haven't got a lure in my finger, but I've been able to get it out myself before. But unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go to the emergency room. Glad you guys were with me to see all that. All right, update, I'm alive. I still have a hook in my finger, but I didn't pass out so far, so that's good. I'm headed back. I'm like debating on just trying to like work this out myself. A little tricky with one hand, or go to the ER.
While handling the next trout, that shift came fast. As she reached to remove the lure, it snapped back without warning and drove the treble hook deep into her finger. The calm of the morning broke instantly, leaving no room for hesitation. There was no quick fix on the water, no way to continue, only the sudden realization that the trip had changed direction entirely.
Primary care, urgent care. Hello.
Can I help you?
I have a hook in my finger.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. I will help you start. Have you been here before?
I have not, no.
Okay.
But I have a free hand, so
Okay, all right.
I can try to write. I survived. I got my finger, I'm not trying to flick you guys off. I got my finger wrapped up. I gotta head back to the boat. But we are in one piece and I got to keep my lure. So I'll be putting some new treble hooks on that for sure. All right, and we're back. So I'm gonna go over some key features that I absolutely love about this fillet table. There's a hose hookup in the very back. So the hose attachments on the side, the waters run through the whole table itself. So it's gonna be really easy access to get the hose to help us clean up these fish and clean up the table. I also have a mini cabinet below. So planning to put, you know, like Ziploc bag, the fillet knives in here. It's a good place just to have everything stored away when we're not using it. Easy access. And close that up. Perfect. Now this is a 6-foot table. They have a lot of different options, but here in Florida, we sometimes do get our bigger species like cobia or grouper. So it's great size to have big fish, one, and also potentially 2 people filleting fish at the same time. So huge shout out to Seaward. We're gonna be doing a lot more catch, cook, and cleans coming up to show you guys a little bit more of me using the table, but very excited to get these fish cleaned up, and trout tacos are on the menu.
At Tampa General Hospital, the hook was removed, and her finger was bandaged before she returned to finish the catch and cook. The rest of the day played out quietly, her plans intact, but with the lingering weight of a moment that had turned far sharper than she ever intended. Viewers noted how quickly treble hook injuries can happen, especially during familiar tasks that feel effortless. Many shared their own ER visits, suggesting that accidents like this often emerge from routine moments rather than dramatic mistakes. If a simple unhooking can turn into an ER visit so fast, it begs the question, how many trips start just as calmly, only to change direction in a single motion no one sees coming? Hold on a sec. If you're enjoying this so far, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's continue. On April 2nd, 2018, his channel usually follows simple bass fishing trips and lure techniques. But only a few casts in, the questions repeated. Ownership, permission, who controlled the land? Alex explained he parked near his grandparents' place, but the man circled back to the same lines again and again. Nothing about the exchange was aggressive yet. It was the repetition that felt off.
Jesus Christ, he can barely even fucking walk. Yeah, you're staying in the exact same lot that I am, man. Yes.
When he returned, the tone changed. He insisted the pond was private, raised his voice, and pushed for a confrontation Alex refused to engage in, calling out and taking photos, staying just long enough to make the whole encounter feel even stranger once Alex walked away. Viewers noticed how the man's lines looped almost identically each time, making the encounter feel more unusual than confrontational. One question lingered. Was he guarding the property, or was something else behind his uneasy focus on a fisherman who wasn't bothering anyone? On September 28, 2025, a quiet afternoon on Jackson Lake, Georgia, took an unexpected turn for Ryan from F-Series Outdoors, a channel built around fishing, boats, and the calm routines of life on the water. He was heading toward one last fishing spot, hoping to salvage a slow day, when something ahead disrupted the stillness, something that pulled him out of his plans and into a scene he never expected to witness.
Y'all good? Oh, the one that's turned over? Have y'all called? Y'all called 911 yet? You need me to call? Alright. Are the other people okay?
At this point, I'm just wondering if there's anybody else in the water possibly injured and what's going on. So I start looking at the other boat and heading towards it because these two guys are taking care of that man. When another boat passes by on plane, which got me thinking I need to slow any other boats down and start looking for possible bodies in the water.
That guy's alright. That guy, he's moving. Stay down.
That guy that was unconscious was bleeding pretty bad out of his head. He had definitely taken a pretty serious head injury and had some pretty serious swelling going on. I start noticing stuff all in the water, like fish finders, life jackets, and again, I am looking for people and desperately trying to slow down other boats that are coming through that have no idea that there might be people in the water.
You know if they're missing anybody? Yeah, they flipped it. They're on the way. Where'd you go? They're right here behind me. The what? The other boat? Yeah. He's right there. He's tied up to the... Yeah. Is he breathing? Yeah, he's moving a little bit, but not good. He moved a little bit, but it ain't, he don't look good.
He was easing his boat along the lake when he noticed someone waving across the water. Subtle at first, then unmistakably urgent. As he moved closer, the scene sharpened into something far more serious. A base boat sat still with a man lying unconscious on the deck, while another vessel rested upside down near the bank. The quiet lake he'd been drifting across only moments earlier suddenly felt heavy, as if the water itself was holding its breath. And something deeper about the situation didn't sit right with him. But the closer he got, the more unsettling the details became.
I really didn't want to be in the way, but I started noticing everything in the water, and I'm like, I can definitely collect all this stuff for these people, and it might be something worth value to them, and it turned out some of it definitely was. The boat that hit them was what looked like a 16-foot bass boat with like a 65 horsepower motor. It hit like a 20 to 22-foot ski boat. The bass boat was really not damaged, but the ski boat had a giant gash in the front of it. They'll tell that story later on in the video, but the boat took on water and capsized very quickly. Luckily, it drifted towards the dock the whole time. They were able to bail out and basically climb straight onto the dock.
Near the wreck, he saw just how badly the injured man had been hurt. Blood pooling around a swollen head wound, his breathing shallow but present. All around them, belongings drifted across the surface, scattered by the collision. He began gathering what he could: a fish finder, life jackets, and pieces of gear drifting further away with each passing moment. The two damaged boats told their own story. One lightly scraped, the other torn open at the bow and flipped only minutes after impact. For a moment, the lake felt strangely silent, as if waiting for what would happen next.
The guy is starting to move, so that's good. He's breathing at least.
This is the moment that the first paramedics got there. I believe it was like volunteer firefighters, but they were just now arriving on the scene. It's hard to hear what he was saying, but the guy was saying that the bass boat was coming straight at him. He tried to turn 3 times, and the bass boat matched his turns every time until they hit head-on. There was nothing he could do. Both boats at full speed.
I didn't see her purse. I looked. Maybe it's still in the boat.
What?
She said her purse was like a green. She said it might float.
Yeah, I got a blue dry bag that I did not put my It's up in that little hatch on the console.
It sunk slowly?
Huh?
It didn't sink real fast or what?
No.
I mean, it might still be in there?
It came down pretty quick.
Oh, yeah.
It was capsizing within 2 to 3 minutes.
This was the last few things that I picked up in the water. I think it was like a cigarette pack and a few other things.
And when help finally arrived, the truth behind the crash began to take shape. Volunteer responders reached the scene and pulled the injured man toward shore. Once conscious enough to speak, he explained what happened. The base boat had come directly at him, adjusting its direction each time he tried to turn away. 3 attempts to avoid impact, each one matched, until the collision became unavoidable. His vessel overturned within minutes, leaving little time for anyone to react. After the responders secured the area, Ryan returned to his own boat, reminding viewers why caution and life jackets matter on every trip across these waters. Some viewers questioned how 2 boats could collide on open water, suggesting everything from inattention to a sudden medical issue. Others pointed to basic navigation rules many boaters seem to ignore. The impact pattern and the matching turns left far more questions than answers about those final seconds. If the injured boater really turned away 3 times, why did the oncoming boat follow each move so precisely? Was it confusion, a malfunction, or something the lake has yet to reveal? On August 24th, 2025, just off New Pass near Longboat Key, Captain Ken from Florida Gulf Coast Marine Services headed out for what was supposed to be an easy jumpstart assist. His channel normally shows calm, methodical tows, but that afternoon, Florida's weather turned faster than anyone could react, pushing a routine job into dangerous territory.
How's it going? Good. What? Yep. Do you guys need a jump or a tow? Okay, where your battery's at?
Yeah, battery's dead.
Which side?
Right in the middle.
Okay.
Because it was working fine, just so when I turn it off, I'm gone.
Okay. See what we can do. That's good.
Let me get in there. It's a freaking cake.
And once you get the battery connected, you're just going to push this button right here.
Okay. Okay.
12.5. Hey, give it a shot. Let's see, if you use the trim, do you have power? Go up and down? Nothing.
So it's not the battery you think?
No, I don't think it's the battery.
No?
No. If it was something with the battery, you wouldn't be able to lift the engine up and down. Okay, yep. Excellent.
Anything like a lift?
We'll keep the engine down and
Okay.
pretty much just sit back and relax. Well, we're going to try to get these guys into the dock before the storm that's chasing us gets here. Picked up real quick. Bright skies ahead, and a wall of rain coming after us.
Captain Ken approaches the stalled 18-foot Tahoe, expecting nothing more than a quick jump start before the storm line arrives. But as he speaks with the couple, dark clouds tighten along the horizon. Radar pings with nearby strikes, and the urge to fix it fast becomes obvious. When the engine refuses to start, he hooks up for a tow. And just minutes later, the weather collapses without warning. Rain slams into the towboat, wiping out the horizon in seconds. Lightning erupts almost overhead while Ken pulls his hood down and tries to keep the wheel steady. Visibility drops to nearly nothing. No markers, no shoreline, only instinct and experience guiding the tow rope through a white wall of water. But when the storm finally loosens its grip, a different obstacle rises from below.
Right, real low tide.
Oh, okay.
You want me to help you with something?
Nope, just stay there. I'll get you out. Can't go that way. Come on. What was that? Okay. Look at my chart here. Let's see what Navionics says. Well, that was a fun little adventure.
Is it?
You're gonna hate this.
Oh, what?
Your kill switch.
I did. I tried different, but that's what you said.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, the little piece that your floaty's attached to is supposed to be in there. Is it in the room? Yeah, it's all the way up. Because usually this piece needs to be in there, but yeah. The throttle in neutral. The throttle. Move it. Take it. Put it all the way forward and then bring it back. That's your problem.
What is it?
Something on the engine's jammed the shifter, so it's not recognizing it's in neutral. So something's jammed on the engine that's not letting it shift. It's got the neutral safety where you have to be in neutral to start it. So that's why we weren't getting anything out of it.
In shallow water near Coquina, the towboat hits bottom. Sand shifting under low tide. Charts reading wrong. The prop kicking up mud. After working free and reaching the ramp, Ken steps aboard the Tahoe to secure the line and finds the kill switch lanyard lying on the deck. One small switch left off had shut the engine down the entire time, turning a simple fix into a storm-soaked rescue no one expected. Viewer comments kept circling the same question. How many breakdowns at sea start with simple oversights, kill switches, neutral safety, loose wiring, then turn dangerous when storms close in? In Florida weather, a tiny mistake can become a life-or-death problem instantly. If a forgotten switch can trigger a rescue in zero visibility, what other small details could fail when the weather turns violent? Tell us what you would check first before heading out. On October 21st, 2022, along the canal that cuts through Molenbeek in Brussels, the team behind Pêcheurs de Trésor began another magnet fishing session. Their channel is known for pulling forgotten metal from old waterways, but in a district often mentioned with unease, even a calm start carried a quiet sense that today's finds would feel different.
Nous sommes aujourd'hui entre Anderlecht et Molenbeek, dans l'un des quartiers les plus chauds de Bruxelles. Sous ce pont ont déjà été trouvées une dizaine d'armes à feu ainsi que de la cocaïne.
Ah, pour la fondue.
Pour fond de vue.
Ah, fondue française, voilà, un pic à fondue. Oh, qu'est-ce que c'est ça? Oh, une pince. Sympa. Regardez, le classique, munitions calibre 12. Oh, munitions entières. Yeah. Ah, on va voir ce qu'il a attrapé. Oh. Ah, bike. Un vélo. Électrique. Electric one.
Vélo de livraison de bière.
Ouais. Ok, je vais l'essayer. Non, non, c'est bon. Oh. Ouais, c'est bon, il marche.
Yes?
I think.
Peut-être de la drogue? Ah, ça serait incroyable. This is the content that put in the... Ouais.
Yeah, drugs.
AirPods. Is there real? I don't know.
I think so. Yeah.
Elle est originale et un ressort qui peut être un ressort d'arme.
Oh, look. Hey.
Ah.
Là ils ont sorti le grappin pour enfin sortir ce skate et cette trottinette qui font de la résistance. C'est une trottinette électrique du coup, sûrement de la ville.
Bravo. Super. Allez, un ordinateur. Nice find.
There's nothing.
Breitling, Rolex.
I don't know, look.
Oh, regardez cette médaille. RSCA. Faut pas filmer, je suis trop fou.
The first pull rose from the water with surprising weight, a bicycle, followed by parts of an electric one. Ordinary objects at first glance, yet the way they surfaced created a heavier atmosphere, as if they hadn't simply fallen in but had been placed here to disappear. It was the kind of beginning that hinted the canal held far more than old scrap. The tone shifted quickly. Each discovery added a sharper edge to the moment. Chemical-marked objects, bags, safes, weapons, all pulled from the same stretch of water. It was an unsettling combination, the kind that made even experienced magnet fishermen pause before the next throw.
Ja, de drink. A watch, I think.
Lijkt nog niet zo lang hoor. Ongewijs weer.
Misschien kopers, dat is goud. Wat is magnetisch?
Look met je magnet.
Check with the magnet.
Check met je magnet.
Goed zien.
C'est pas mal, hein?
Non, ça non. Là, il y a une couleur.
gold stamp.
Il y a une couleur chelou à lui. Hein. Bon, celle-là, elle est. C'est blanc.
Yeah. Look with diamonds.
Wow. Oh. Nou, BBM. Nice.
Echt waar, kan je niet hebben? Patek Philippe. Patek Philippe. Kijk joh. Oh my god.
Alarm, hè? Yes.
Don't take my Philippe Patek. And look. Look.
You can defend your Philippe Patek.
Ja.
Nice. Ready, Anna.
Philippe? Ja, dat gaat.
Philippe Patek.
Great. It's an old one, man.
Oh, what look. Yes. And
Great condition on the man.
crazy.
Yeah, nice.
Yes. Oh, Fontaine. Nokia. And a watch.
Non, c'est la sécurité.
Ah, c'est sécurité, ça?
Groupe sécurité.
Ah, en plus, c'est pas la police?
Non, il vient de...
Ah, j'ai eu peur. Security?
Yeah. You get a problem with him.
You think we had to leave?
Yeah, I think.
À ce moment-là, le monsieur de la sécurité qui gère le petit port de péniche qui est à côté était vraiment pas content qu'on soit là.
More unusual finds followed. A watch, and an antique firearm still in solid condition. And just as the collection grew into something too strange to ignore, a security guard approached, ending the outing without debate. The session closed there, leaving their discoveries arranged on the bank with no clear explanation for why they were all hiding beneath the same dark water. Viewers noticed how the sequence of finds, bikes, chemical-stained items, safes, and multiple guns, seemed too consistent to be accidental. Some comments suggested this canal had a history of hiding objects people didn't want connected to them, raising quiet questions about the area's past. If one afternoon revealed this much, it's hard not to wonder what still rests deeper in the mud. Objects that never reached a magnet, waiting in the places no one has tried to fish yet. On July 26, 2024, deep along the Chattahoochee River in Columbus, Georgia, Jake from the Dolmy channel began what should have been another routine dive. His channel usually follows quiet searches for lost items beneath murky water. But on this day, as he moved through the riverbed, something waiting in the silt would turn a simple recovery into something far more unsettling.
Oh my gosh, I have so many seekers in here. We're gonna keep making our way downstream.
Jake had spent most of the morning gathering fishing weights, small metal scraps, and bits of debris scattered across the river floor. Nothing he hadn't seen countless times before. But as he drifted near the base of the bridge, a long metal cylinder resting in the sand caught his attention. Pulling it free, he realized it wasn't trash at all. It looked like a shell, heavy, rusted, and disturbingly intact. For a moment, he just held it, unsure what it meant. And then the uncertainty deepened.
Dude, that looks absolutely ridiculous. I don't know what I just found, but that looks like some kind of bomb or mortar, right? Like, look at the tip. I don't know though.
Jesus Christ.
Now I'm gonna call the police. I'm sure they're gonna have bomb squad, maybe even the dive team come out. I do believe it is an unexploded, explosive, and I think there's 10 other ones right down there. I make YouTube videos where I go diving in the river. I've called a handful of times in the past about weapons and stuff. I believe I have potentially 10 explosive devices that I found underwater. The other 9 are underneath the water, and I would love to have an authority come out to take a look. So I don't know if it's a mortar, but if it is, it's just right down there on a little path. Got it away from everyone.
Jake climbed onto the riverbank, keeping his distance from people walking nearby. He set the object down, still unsure whether it was a live explosive, but knowing he couldn't ignore it. He explained what he had seen beneath the water, describing nearly 10 more shells resting just below the surface. Within minutes, police arrived at the trail, listening carefully as he pointed toward the base of the bridge. Their reaction made it clear the situation was far from harmless, and it was about to escalate.
So the bomb squad's here. They're gonna go take a look at that device. The first one that I found, they did blow up on base, and then there's the other one that kind of looked like the first one.
Soon the bomb squad stepped into view, taping off the walkway and urging everyone back. Jake followed them to the shallow water where the remaining shells lay scattered only a foot beneath the river's skin. One by one, the team recovered the rounds, loading them into marked containers. Later, Jake learned the first shell had been taken to a military base and successfully detonated, proof it was still active after all these years. And with that confirmation, the day's quiet dive came to a sudden, sobering end. Some viewers suggested these weren't mortar rounds at all, but old artillery shells dumped long ago. Others questioned how so many could remain intact beneath a public bridge, and many wondered how dangerous the situation truly became once the bomb squad intervened. If 11 shells were resting just inches below a busy river path, how many more could still be hidden in waters people swim, fish, and dive in every day? And how long have they been waiting there unnoticed? That's all for tonight's video. Which encounter gave you chills? Let us know in the comments below. Got your own experience? We want to hear it. And whatever you do, don't miss what's coming next.